I'm going to show you how to create a simple work order. We'll begin by starting MaintSmart up. You'll be presented with this bypass login screen. Now for actual use, you're probably going to want to log in with a password and a user ID, but for the purposes of the demo, we're just going to use these buttons. I'll click on Administrator, and then I'll navigate to the work order data entry screen. When the screen opens, I see the work orders I currently have in the system, but I want to add a new one. I'll click the New button. You'll notice I only have two fields that are red. This represents required fields. I'll choose an equipment item, and I'll choose a task, and I can use a task filter if I'd like. I can also add other data to this, and I'll do that after I've finished saving this. So I'll click the Save button, and you'll notice I have a new work order 331. In order to edit this work order, and that might mean adding other field data or changing data or closing the work order, I'll left click on the row containing that work order. In this case, I'm going to put in the estimated labor hours, the type of work order, the priority, and all of these fields are user defined. It'll be an active work order. I can assign it to one or more technicians, as we're calling them here. I'll leave requester as it is. Then I can also add comments. I can add unlimited file attachments, and these can be any type file, including videos. And then I can also add detailed instructions. And I'm just going to add a couple here. Okay, and these could be unlimited in length. I'm just going to go short here. I can also format this to look a different way by setting some settings down here. In this case, I will go ahead and format it to a numbered list. I click OK, and then I click Save. Okay, so we've created a work order, and we've also edited a work order. If I want to size all these columns, I can just go to View, Grid Settings. Now I can save my grid settings as well, and then use them as they're displayed now in the future. Okay, so how do we print this? There's a number of ways to print a work order. You can have them automatically printed or emailed, or both, or you can do it manually, which I'll do in this case. So I just select the row. Notice it becomes available for editing again. I could also delete the work order. That is, if I have permissions to delete work orders. I'm going to go ahead and just have it selected. I'm going to right click on it and say Print Preview. And then our work order will pop up in a print preview screen. And that's what a work order looks like. Now from here you can also email it, send it to one or more printers, or save it in any number of different file formats.